Hello, I'm Cahit Barkanoza from Çukurova University, Computer Engineering Department, 4th grade. Recently, I finished my bachelor's graduation project, and now I will introduce my project. Then I will show you the setup, how you can set it up, and detailed explanation. I will give you detailed explanation, and then I will give you a demonstration. So first of all, my project is Online Banking REST API (OBA). It's a REST API developed with Spring REST boot that allows users to perform banking transactions over the internet. I spent 160 hours, more than 160 hours on this project, and there are more than 9,000 lines. And following are the project technologies that are used on my project: Java 11, Spring Boot for REST API, Maven for build automation tool, Lombok eliminates boilerplate code using annotations. Hibernate, it's an ORM code-first approach when designing databases. Mapstruct for DTO entity mapper, Swagger REST API UI and documentation. PostgreSQL for relational database, H2 for relational database that is in the application used for testing, Mockito for unit testing, mocking the layers, JVT and JSON token for security, Spring Security for authorization, Spring HATEOAS for HATEOAS on REST API, Spring JPI transactions, Kafka message broker, and Docker containerization, macro and fake data API. So this is my GitHub page. It's an open source, and you can check the codes or follow the README. And there are architecture, design of the packages, entities, and controllers, how you can run the application, and detailed documentation. These are my notes. These notes are more detailed in the report. You can think it this as a detailed documentation. You can learn technologies from the introduction part, and also read the decisions as well, detailed decisions. I'm explaining what packages are doing, etc. Okay, so the first one is over, the setup introduction. And as I said here, to run, you need to first pull the project with git bash, or you can also download codes in a zip file. And then you need to have a PostgreSQL, and you need to create a database exactly named like this. And then you need to open the project. You need the IDE. I am using IntelliJ IDEA Enterprise Edition. After opening the file, you need to go to application.properties file. It's here. You need to open it and change these values. You need to first make it create into application Hibernate ORM to create tables in the database. Then you need to change it to update, so it can save your data, not create again and again and resetting your datas. And you need to also change Spring Data username. It's probably Postgres if you're not changed when downloading PostgreSQL, and your passwords that you set for the PostgreSQL. So after this part, you can run the application by from these buttons, but you can't use a one operation, and that's Kafka. I did an prototype which imitates banking, sending SMS to the users, or your operation sending log to the main database in the bank database. I made a producer and consumer that sends message, so it's a basic Kafka operation. For that, you need Kafka, or like me, you can use Docker. I will explain how you can use in Docker. So in your files, in anywhere, you need to create a docker.compose YAML file, and add the following code inside it. This is the configurations, and you need to open cmd command line and go to this file's path like this with this comment, cd and your path where this file is, where did you create it, and then you need to open Docker desktop or the Docker daemon on the background. It has to be on running, and you need to run the command on cmd docker compose upd. So it composes, creates this, and like this it creates and runs, and afterwards your Kafka will be running, and you can just run the project and open your browser and go to this URL to use this. Also, there is a Docker file. You can also compose that one to use this application in a container, and it's supposed to be here, Docker file. You can also compose this one. Okay, now setup part is also over. I will give you a detailed explanation. This is the architecture. So any device that has internet connection can send requests, and in server there is this application backend that is running, and controller service and service DAO database entities creates database, like I said, and these are the cross-cutting concerns that is operating on all these layers, or multiple on these layers. This is the architecture and also the design. So there's customer, account, credit card, and loan packages. And this package is for customer. There's customer, and you need to register and log in to do operations, any operation. And these are the CRUD operations. You can find all customers, find customer by ID, save, update, delete. So don't think this as a website. This is like a backend. So any website can run these codes in any way. Next, account. There's account, as you can see. Currency type, TL, USD, Euro. Current balance. All my money actions are in type of big decimal. IBAN, no, it has to be string, unique, non-null, customer ID. Account type, drawing deposit type, again status type, active or passive. So you can either, I could delete all these accounts if wanted, but I preferred soft delete, which is called cancel. You are changing its status type to passive. So in find all, you don't see these accounts, and cancel date, if it's canceled, there's a cancel date. And after these, also there are CRUD operations, but also you can transfer money to account, withdraw money, deposit money, and if you withdraw or deposit, it will be saved as account activity, and if you transfer money, it will save as a money transfer. And in credit card, credit card ID, customer CVV and card node are generally created by an algorithm, but in my project they are created random. Expiry date, total limit, current debt, minimum payment amount, cutoff date. Cutoff date means where your billing cycle happens, when you are paying, when you are getting paid, etc. Due date, status type, also cancel date. So you can find by ID, find amount interval. Actually, these are not the exact names or the controllers, just simplified. So this is find actions, all actions by amount interval, etc. Like find all activities between dates. You can also get a credit card activity analysis by every type, spend, refund. For spend, this is the minimum amount, this is the maximum amount, this is the average amount you did. There are this amount of spent behaviors actions. And get cart analysis, you can get the carts analysis, sorry, details. And save, you can cancel the cart, spend money, refund, receive payment. And then loan, first you can calculate the loan. For example, I want a loan, for example, 9,000 principal amount of money for 24 months. So I'm calculating the loan, and it tells me if I can get it, or how much I have to pay, how much my installment, etc. And also calculate late fee. If I apply for a loan, if it's late, we can find it. And also for every operation, like find loan by ID, pay installment, pay off, late fee is also run. Not exactly this one, but the calculations are done. So yeah, payoff means pay all of it and close the loan. Pay installment means monthly pay it. I guess we're done here too. Oh, these are the principal to be paid, interest to be paid. So how much the bank will earn interest. Sorry, it's interest. Sorry. Interest means every month. How much I will pay every month. Installment count, for example, 24 months. Principal loan amount 9,000 Turkish liras, for example. Monthly installment amount, like I said, interest to be paid, principal to be paid. Sorry, this is the monthly installment amount, how much I will pay every month. Interest to be paid, how much will the bank earning, how much the main money, like 9,000, if it was 9,000, it's principal 9,000. And the remaining principal, if I paid installment, I can see how much I have to pay, and the due date, if it's passed or not, and the status type, is it continuing, is it late, is it paid, etc. So detailed explanation is also done. It's time for a demonstration. So first we need to stamp this container for Kafka. We're waiting for it. Zookeeper and Kafka is running. Great. Now we need to run the project. Now this is my banner. I did it. It's under the resources, banner txt. So it's created. I'm waiting for the Kafka message. And Kafka is on foot as well. Awesome. So we need to go to here, localhost. And first we need to register to do any operation. And we are checking only the identity to know. There's no identity to know algorithm like Turkish identity to know, TC kimlik know. I'm not checking it because I want it to be, a base to any application, over-constructible. So I can set 0, but it's generally longer password. So when I execute it, I should be registered. Yes, 200, success. So my ID is 1. Identity to know 0, etc., etc. So I can just log in with my identity to know 0 and my name, password is string. Awesome. So it gives me a JVT token. I'm just taking the tail of it, not the bearer. Bearer part always repeats. So I'm putting this here and getting authorized. So let's first show the Kafka message, giving an ID, message, description, date, time, means right now. I'm sending, so we're not seeing it here. We're supposed to see it here. So it says message received by consumer. And it should, yes. It's saved on the database on the consumer. So it's sent over the internet. We can send to a bank, to a user, SMS, etc. So where should we go first? So we need to first let me find my design. Can't go. Oh, we created a customer when we are getting registered. So we can check register. I think my ID. Let's check all the all of them. We can see all of them. ID is 1. So we can save another customer. Oh, we can update the customer. We can get a customer. If I give the ID, it will give me. Let me change. What should I change? Its name to string 1. ID 1. So it finds it by the ID, and afterwards I will change the name. It's a success, and if I check it here, yep, its name is changed. It's an update, and I can save also. String name to identity no 1, so we can't get the identity no 0 or 0. This should work. Yep, I created, and also gives me HATEOAS. HATEOAS helps me with links. So if it says if I go link, it will give me the data. Oh, not there. Yeah, not there. Why not there? Anyways, I mean, it gives me the ID, like to IPv where I should send the things. And next, loan, but we don't want the loan. Yeah, we can do action. Account. Where's the account? Yeah, here, account. So first, we have no accounts. Yep, null. No accounts. We will save an account. Current balance. Let's have it. 100 Turkish liras in a drawing account. Yes, and it gives me an IBAN now. Current balance. Active, drawing, etc. Let me try this one. I'm kind of curious, man. No, it doesn't work. I don't know. It's supposed to work. I will check it later. Now we can do whatever we want. We can, check all of them. Yep, it's here. And find by ID. The 1. Also, we can find it. Get an account. Oh, this is for the customer ID. What is our customer? We can find it either by ID or by customer ID. It's a bit lagging. I'm sorry. Sorry about it. I'm also recording. There's also containerization behind. Okay, back again. Customer ID is also 1. So we can reach it with customer ID as well. Customer ID is also unique. It's a foreign key. Now, let's transfer money. Oh, we need 2 accounts. Let's save another account. Oh, we can only save on ourselves. Okay, we don't need to. Yeah, we can't. So somebody else create as well. I can create someone else account. So I'm kind of sending money. Wait, can I? Oh, I can create another account. Yes, sorry. On mine, I'm creating another account. Awesome. It's ID 2. So I need to transfer money from account 1 to account 2 to account 1 because account 2 had more money. So I'm going to send less than 50 to make it more obvious. Description. Here's some money for you. It's a rental. And I send it. And if I check all of them, you can see I'm customer 1, as you might remember. And ID 1 has 150. also 150. Yeah, because this one had 100 and this had 200. Well, okay. We can deposit. I'm going to send this 50. Yeah, it's now 200. Also withdraw. And it's now 100. The account class is done. Is it done? Oh, we can find activities. Yep. So which activity I did? Spend money. Wait, it was credit card. Account. Cancel account, deposits. Yeah, okay. That's done. It's time for the credit card. Let's get a credit card. Let's first check if there are credit cards. There are no credit cards. Let's save a credit card. Let me just open. Okay. Okay. So credit card. First, I need to create a credit card. So how much do I earn? I earn 9,000, and the cutoff day is, let's say, 15. We created card, CV no, total limits, current debts, etc., etc. No cancel dates. Now we can spend money. How much money do I have? Oh, it's a credit card, of course. There's no money. So it's a credit. We need to, this is the hardest part, probably. Let's copy the credit card number. Yeah. Credit card number, CVV no, CV no, CVV no, 776. I also hate doing this in real life. Expire date. I don't know, it's expired. Yeah. No. It's 2025. Yeah. Expire date. And amount, description, string. Okay, amount. How much money do I want to send? I don't know. Let's send some 50. Here's some money for you. We bought something. Awesome. We spent. And we can refund it. Its ID is 1. So we can refund that action. Oh, let's first check. Let's first check our account. Oh, it's 50 current debt. So if I refund that activity, I refund it. Now my debt will be 0 again. Awesome. Now we did spend, we did refund. Now we can receive payment. This is easy. It's coming from our side. Credit card is 1. Amount, let's get some $100. Buckaroonies. Awesome. ID 3. So, yep, ID is 1 here. Negative. Yeah. It goes negative. You know, I paid a lot. I need to check that. Yeah. Anyways, get credit card. Let's get a credit card. Awesome. We get the details. You know, we can also see the card details. In details, we see the actions. What is mean by that is that, and also an ID2. Oh, okay. For credit card 1, we need to set a date. It's 5. It says year, month, and day. Year, month, and day. Let's say 22 to 26. They are here. If I say 24, I will get null. Yep. And also you can get an analysis for the card. You say for payment minimum, there are only one action, so yeah. And by amount interval, 0 to 200. Yep. And if I say only 50, I will see only 50. Yeah. I think that part is also over. Yep. It's the low time, loan time. So first, let's pretend a scenario. Oh, my nose is itching. Sorry. Okay. So let's calculate a loan. I am a customer. I want to know in 24 months. Is it lagging? Oh, I'm sorry, it's lagging again. For 24 months, 9,000 money, principal amount. How things will work for me. Let's see. Okay, interest rate is 0.15. Total interest, total interest that the bank will earn, and the total payment I need to pay that. The allocation fee, 45. Annual cost rate means the extra costs as well in a year. And the monthly installment amount, I have to pay 500 per month for that money. Okay. I learned that. Now I will apply. To apply, I'm the customer 1. Well, I'm obviously customer 1. Installment accounts 24. Principal loan amount. I don't know how much. 9,000. Yeah. I can also change customer ID to not take because I can only operate on customer. But I'll change monthly salary. So how much do I earn? If I earn 9,000, can I get 9,000 for 24 months? I think I can. Yep, I can. It's still continuing. It's the due date, 24 months. And the remaining main interest rate, monthly installment amounts. Now let's check. Where's the late fee? Is it late? Due date has not passed yet. There is still time for the due date, and it's the due date. So there are some validations like this, the message and the Q, tip about what's going on, how you can solve it. Yeah, I will not show all the validations because there's not enough time. But if what can I do else? Calculate late fee. Oh, pay installment. I can pay installment. First, I need to get a loan. Yeah, get a loan. ID1. Awesome. We got this. Now we need to pay installment monthly. What was it? What, 500? We paid 519, and the remaining is this. And we can also pay it all. Ooh, I found money from somewhere, and I want to pay it all off. Let's go. Bam. You paid all of it, the remaining 0, and it's paid. And if I want to check it, I think I should see it as a paid. Yep. Remaining principal 0, and it's paid. I guess that's all. That's all for me. Let's see. Yeah, all of them. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. Take care.